Proud of our team. It was a hot one today, so the guys had to endure the elements, and I thought they did a nice job. Our trainers did a nice job of making sure the guys were hydrated and ready to go. I mean, there were some great individual efforts out there. Ron Parker comes in. I mean, he's only been here a couple days, and he comes out with all those tackles. And Hitchens, same thing on defense, has all the tackles. You know, our special teams, I mean, what can you say? Our special teams did a nice job. Dave Tobe does a phenomenal job with that crew, and they play hard. So, and then I thought Patrick did a nice job with the offense, not only managing it, but making plays. Tyreek, he kind of got things going and did a very nice job. And then most of all, man, we like to see all that red in the stands. Our fans were unbelievable. They were loud, and there were a lot of them. And so we notice it, and we appreciate it. Anyways, time to.
Andy, could you have asked more of Pat in his first start, or I guess second start really? But could you ask more than he gave you today?
No, listen, I thought he did a nice job. I mean, he's got things that he's got to work on. I mean, like everybody. So and he knows that this will be a great learning tool for him as he evaluates the tape. But he made plays. He did it with his legs. He did it with throwing. He did it with checks. And you know, Gus, I have a lot of respect for Gus Bradley and his defense. And he threw a few things at him. He got him a few times, but I thought Pat did a nice job of handling it against an experienced and a very good defense coordinator.
Andy, how close was any decision on whether to have Tyreek returning punts or not? And I guess it's pretty solidified at this stage.
Yeah, so we kind of went into it just like we did last year, and he's the guy, but we have Anthony, which isn't all bad, and so and then Smith did it for us in the preseason. So we've got guys that can do it. So if Tyreek gets a little tired, we just put the next guy in. Dave's good with that, understands it, and I thought he managed that well. I thought Greg Lewis managed the wide receivers well. That's a tough thing. We had a lot of deep throws that we had to check down a little bit, but those guys were running for a few miles.
And just in a broader way on Tyreek, Andy, I mean, I know you've had a lot of game-breaking type of players before, but he does seem to be the guy with the dimension all its own. Can you just describe a little bit what that does for you guys?
Yeah, no, he does a nice job. He's fast and he's quick, and he's surrounded by some good guys, so it's hard to double him. And then you have Kelsey, who they've spent a lot of time trying to take out of the game there, and so and then you have Sammy. So and then Chris stepped up and he had a couple of plays, and so there are people around him where they just can't put him as the primary focus.
Kind of diagnose how your defense did today.
Yeah, I thought they did a nice job. I thought that they had a lot of snaps in those first couple of series. It was too much. We weren't sustaining drives on offense. We've got to do a better job, and so we get them in cardiac arrest early, in a hot day like this. So you're going to deal with that the first few months of the season and first couple months of the season. So you've got to, you got to balance that out. And I thought it possibly caught up to us just a little bit. I mean, they were tired too, but caught up a little bit to us in that fourth quarter. But I thought they reached down. That was the thing I was most proud of. Nobody wanted to come off the field. They reached down when it counted, and they tightened it up. So I was proud of them.
Sherman, was he also part of the reason that you sort of felt all right about the tight end spot, where he could sort of give you that other person to play sort of a third type tight end?
Yeah. So he, we saw what he did as filling in as running back in Denver. You got to see today what he did filling in as a tight end. So, and that's why we didn't make a move. Yes, to answer your question, yes. And then we get Demetrius back, and now we're rolling with another person that is, a good player. So.
Last one.
How much trust do you have to have in a fullback and to run a route like that and for him to show some hands?
Yeah, I was telling Dan. I mean, he's got crazy hands, man. I mean, you think of him as a sausage, right? So he goes out and he's a sausage with hands. So it's a good thing. So.